Om Shanti. Very powerful, blissful morning to everyone. We are so fortunate because we are true gopis of the Murlidhar Gopi Vallabh Shiv Baba. We are having so much love to Murlidhar. It means Murli. So today we will listen very beautiful Murli of the yesterday where we left. Yesterday Baba emphasized that we should do volcanic yoga and how I can raise the quality of my yoga. How can I make my yoga so powerful? So I need to improve my concentration power and it will improve how much am I following Baba's Srimad. How much throughout the day I follow Baba's Srimad, I stay with Baba. That much my concentration power will increase. And when for special time I will sit for yoga, definitely my yoga will be very powerful. It means volcanic yoga. And Baba said, through that yoga, then only I'm able to destroy, burn the old sanskars. And also, Baba explained yesterday the power of yajna service, what we get, how much pal and fruit we get from the yajna service. And also, Baba reminded that we, all Baba children, are number one in the subject of love. But along with that, Baba said, you always keep settled Dilaram Shubhapa in your heart. And Baba emphasized that constantly, even for a second, you don't allow to go outside from your heart. And when we will keep Baba all the time in our heart, then there is no chance to come Maya. So today we will listen continuity of that Murli. And today Baba is emphasizing very beautiful aspects that how we can do service. And for that, how much important to make atmosphere very positive, powerful where we stay. So Bap Dada is giving very, very powerful love from the heart and blessings from the heart to each residence of Madhuban. Seeing the Maharatis, those who have come for the meeting. He constantly sings the song in Madhuban. He constantly sings the song in his heart. Wow, children, wow. All those who have come for the meeting have to make progress in one thing. Whoever they are, and however many service companions you have, always give them content with your happiness and attainment. If you have to give them teachings, then together with the teachings also give them love so that on the basis of that love, they are able to move forward. Baba is saying that if you have true wish to do service, then whoever come in our contact, we should give them love, but also Baba giving attention that do not give them such love that they take advantage of that love, so that it doesn't matter what they do, they will be forgiven. Do not give such love. Bap Dada is pleased that you have become instruments. So Baba is saying that you give that Paramatma love, Ruhani love to each and every soul, but don't give that much love that they take advantage. No, you do pay attention, but pay attention and make them content and let the rays of contentment reach the world. Those who have become instruments have to carry out this task too. The reason for this is that those who are instruments have their own hands. You will have to make a little effort in enabling them to transform their sanskars. You enable them to do service, and for the majority of them, the center provides their accommodation and food. However, now fill them with such power that they take power from the Father and create such an atmosphere in your service place that anyone who comes is first attracted by the atmosphere. This is because nowadays everyone wants there to be some function which enables them to experience something as soon as they come, so that they have an experience just by seeing it. That's why many times to new souls we call for some function, some celebration, right? The souls who have become instruments have to pay attention to this. This is your special service. If you yourself remain yoga yukta and maintain a good stage of atmosphere, it automatically creates its impact on the service place. Very nice thing Baba is explaining here. If you yourself remain yoga yukta and maintain a good stage of atmosphere, it automatically creates its impact on the service place. But I feel that this is Bab Dada not only saying for center, but wherever we are staying, at home, in the office we go, where we go, we have to make that atmosphere very powerful, blissful, and we are able to do that when we will maintain our yoga yukta stage, right? Then that vibrations, that powerful atmosphere, whoever come that atmosphere, they will experience. So Baba is saying this is very good service. There is the influence of Bab Dada and the senior instruments on the atmosphere and the vibrations. The atmosphere around Bab Dada changes. So every child has to create an atmosphere, because only when you change the atmosphere of your centers will the atmosphere of the world change. It will happen from your service places. Like we all know, when Baba comes on this confluence age, first Baba changes the atmosphere of our mind, our heart, and that gives us access to change the atmosphere all around us, where we stay, where we live. And Baba is saying that that will change atmosphere of the world. So you are making effort, you have the aim, but you now have to make this aim even more powerful. Nowadays, people can understand you from your face and your vibrations. Their intellects are influenced by devilish intellects, but they are also influenced by knowledge. This is why whoever has come here for the meeting, each one of you is responsible. Otherwise, Why did you put your name forward for the meeting? Like we all know, those souls come for meeting. They are the very special souls because they make plans for service for throughout the year. So Baba is saying that you are the responsible. You have courage, and this is why your name was included. Therefore, now reveal your duty. You do wish to do that. Bap Dada knows that you are making efforts to do that. But now increase your effort a little more. Do you understand? Today, you specially called Baba. As we know, this was not Baba's fixed program, but with the children's love, with the special invitation, Baba came to meet children. You won, you won in the lesson of love. Whether it was the thought of those from Madhuban, it was the power of their thought and the power of you all calling Baba practically. You spoke with love and with a right. Those from Madhuban also said the same thing. However, by coming to meet you, it became double. Acha. So Baba is saying that you seniors, meeting members called with so much love to Baba. And also Madhuban Nivas's true wish of the heart that Baba should come. So Baba is saying that it became double and Baba, we means those children made Baba to come to meet in the practically in the Sakar form. So however, by coming to meet you, it became double. Acha, do you want to say anything else now? Now, Bab Dada wants to see everyone's result, whether those from Madhuban or those who have come for the meeting. Baba wants to see results from both. The special effort made by Jagdamba was to Father said something and Jagdamba did it. Your Didi's words were, we now have to return home. We have to return home. So here, very beautifully Baba explaining about the our dadis, our didis, that what type of pursharth they have done. So first Baba explained about the mama, that whatever Baba said, straight away mama followed it. About Didi, Didi's word that we now have to return home. Ab ghar jana hai, ab ghar jana hai. The thought of your dadi was, we now have to become karmatit. Prakashmani Dadiji. She used to conduct classes on becoming karmatit and give enthusiasm to become karmatit. Your Pandavas who have been and gone also had the thought, all of us Pandavas are said to be victorious. The aim that the Pandavas had and still have is that the memorial is of the victorious Pandavas. Whenever in the world people remember Pandavas, they remember them for victory. The aim that the Pandavas had and still have is the memorial is of the victorious Pandavas. What do you remember when you speak of the Pandavas? Victory. Even though there was the unlimited army on the other side, when you remember the word Pandavas, you remember victory. So Baba reminding these victorious souls, actually we are those victorious souls, right? We get victory over the vices through the remembrance of the Baba. So Baba reminding us that memorial is actually, it's yours. There was the atmosphere of the unlimited army, but the Pandavas become victorious with the Srimat of the Father. of the Pandavas and victory was glorified. So here was Baba mentioning that how Pandavas got victorious. Hmm, They followed Baba's Srimad. Now those same Pandavas have become victorious and are enabling others to have victory. Bab Dada is pleased on seeing the Pandavas. In what respect is he pleased? That you are the companions of the Shaktis. You are companions in giving your cooperation to the Shaktis and making them move forward. Just as the Father gave the Shaktis the mantra of being Shiv Shaktis and made them combine in the same way the Pandavas as per their speciality. So Baba is reminding we are the true Shiv Shaktis. And also Baba is saying about the Pandavas are good in giving cooperation to the Shaktis and keeping them in front and constantly becoming the best of all and moving forward. We all know for any kind of seva, there need the cooperation of Pandavas. If Shakti is doing, but still Baba is saying, there need to be successful in that particular seva, need the cooperation of Pandavas. Then Shakti and Pandavas both are needed. And Baba is explaining that how to become victorious, that when we will make our form, when we will keep that form, that I am the Shiv Shakti, when we stay combined with Baba, and when Pandavas have that thought inside that I am the soul who got each cycle victory, and again I am getting victorious through the following Baba's Srimad. Acha, seeing your love today, Bab Dada is garlanding all of you with the garland of love. Now, all of you also simply have to garland one another with the garland of love and cooperation, not the garland of arms, but garland one another with the garland of cooperation from your heart. While speaking this, Baba made those children a very beautiful circle, and they given hand in each other, and Baba said this is the your power of cooperation. That's why Baba is saying not the garland of arms, but garland one another with the garland of cooperation from your heart. बाबा ने ऐसे उनकी चैन बना दिया था और एक के अंदर एक हाथ देने के लिए कहा था, और बाबा ने कहा था ये है कॉपरेशन पावर, आप एक दूसरे को देखकर बाबा को प्रत्यक्ष करते हो. Bab Dada has told you earlier too that there should be notes of cooperation in the pockets of each of you children. See how beautifully Baba is explaining. There should be notes of cooperation in the pockets of each of you children. Your pocket should be filled with notes of cooperation, not notes of mistakes. Whenever you see that cooperation is needed somewhere, just give a note of cooperation. Do you have it in your pocket? Baba is asking you. Do you have it in your pocket? Notes of cooperation? Do you have notes of cooperation? Are they full? Your pockets are full. They are not empty, are they? You just give a note of cooperation and they will garland, you will a garland of blessings. So as we are doing special Purusharth in the Mama's Mass, right? Mama's month is going on. So here I would like to share one experience of the Mama, that whoever comes in front of the Mama to complain someone or other person, Mama listens that complaint very, very calmly, peacefully. And when that children do complaints, then later Mama says that child that now you share the one speciality of that person to whom about you are talking, you are complaining. And also Mama says, you share one point of the today's Murli. And when that child, that particular soul started to search that speciality or the one point of the today's Murli, then he or she gets to know that what am I doing that is not right. Today only Baba said that don't do complain of the anyone, but make yourself complete. So here also Baba is saying that you keep the notes in your pocket, notes of the cooperation, not the mistakes, even of yourself or others. And when we will do that, then Baba is saying that they will garland you with a garland of blessings. We know that when we cooperate others, definitely we get so much blessings, even from the Baba and from others. When you come next season, what good news will you give? That you have had the cremation ceremony of your sanskars. So here Baba is giving us homework that what you will give good news in the next season. So you have had the cremation ceremony of your old sanskars. Are all of you ready? Ready? Those of you sitting in the front row are not raising your hands. You raised your hands. All of you raise them. Those at the back raise them. So you will give the good news in advance. Will you not? You finish the sanskars, but you do not burn them. Many times Baba is saying, we finishes the old sanskars, but we don't burn it. And this is why they emerge again. This is why you are told to have the cremation ceremony of the sanskars. So in this Murli, especially Baba is emphasizing that don't just finish it, but burn it. Do not burn them, but cremate them. Do not bury them, but cremate them because you have to bring the time close. The special souls of your advanced party and the Father, who is the residence of the subtle region, are waiting. Does their thoughts reach you? They are asking for a date. Your senior daddies and dadas are waiting for a date. Will you give them a date? Will you? Those in the front row, speak. Will you give a date? Or will you say, wait and see? What is each one of you going to do for this? Each of you has to cremate your remaining sanskars, and time will then come close. This is the only method to bring time close. It is the remaining sanskars that are creating obstacles. Days are still remaining, many days remaining before the beginning of next season. Every day, cremate one sanskar or another. Continue to cremate them one by one. There are that many days remaining. Who feels that when Bab Dada comes next season, you will raise your hands for having cremated your sanskars? So how much Baba is giving enthusiasm, courage, that you have to cremate your sanskars. And Baba is saying that for next season, there are many days. So each day you cremate one or another sanskar. Those who feel this, raise your hands that they have been cremated. You are raising your hands. Bab Dada is giving you many, many, many congratulations in advance. Acha, the father fulfilled his promise. You are also clever in fulfilling your promise. The father loves every child. None of you should feel that you are not loved by Bap Dada, that you are at the back, that you are this or that. Even those at the back are very, very, very much loved because you at least said, Mera Bap to the Father. So each and every soul is loved by Bap Dada. Even Baba is saying that they are sitting in the backside. No, Baba says that they are in the Baba's heart, and Baba gives each soul so much love. Bap Dada is giving congratulations to all the children everywhere who know about this, even those sitting far away, and is merging in his heart in advance. The good news of your response of becoming victorious. Now, we shall see that in the corporeal form. Acha, today we don't have to do anything else. Today's part is simply of meeting and making one another happy. I was saying that today's part is simply of meeting and making one another happy. Unofficial meeting. Bap Dada is placed. Okay. Continue to mention the names of the main places of Madhuban and wave your hands. Pandav Bhavan, Gyan Sarovar, Shantivan Residence, Hospital, Sangam Bhavan, Peace Park, Museum, Avanivasis, BK Colony, etc. were all made to stand up separately and wave their hands. The maximum are from Shantivan. Now Baba is talking to, Bab Dada is talking to Niluben. You are looking after the chariot very well. You are serving from your heart, and this is why the Father's help and you are being an instrument is enabling the work to carry on. Look how much you are loved by everyone. With what reason does everyone see you? That you are the one who enables them to meet the Father. Now, Muniban, you are also looking after the yajna very well. You have the speciality of moving along and making everyone move with economy. Bap Dada sees this speciality from time to time. It is good. Mohini Man, you have made yourself well with the power of your yoga and with remembrance of the Father, and you will remain well. Someone is unmute. Could you please mute? Baba is saying, Mohini Ben, you have made yourself well with the power of your yoga and with remembrance of the Father, and you will remain well. You have found the method with your intellect, and this is why the Father is pleased with you. You have disciplined yourself well and are playing your part well and will continue to do so. Dadi Ratan Mohini, you have success in your part of looking after the service everywhere and will remain successful. Acha, with Ishu Dadiji, you are the one who has known the Father's secrets from the beginning. Having lived with Sakar Baba, you have understood, but you remain incognito. It is good to remain incognito, but you sometimes have to appear and be revealed. Acha, with Dadi Janki ji, you have the deep interest. You have the deep interest and also do the service to see the yajna successful. Bap Dada is pleased with this service as much as possible. However, many you are able to make equal to yourself, loving to the Father and detached. You are doing that and are moving along, considering it to be your responsibility for the future. Bap Dada is proud of you, proud of this. we shall be celebrating 40 years of service abroad. Daddy said that we shall be celebrating 40 years of service of abroad. 2011, 40 years completed for the service of abroad. Baba will send a message. Baba said Baba will send message. Now, Didi Nirmala ji, your duty is to demonstrate making the impossible possible. Demonstrate this by putting into a practical form what Bap Dada wants. Pardadi. Pardadi means Nirmal Shanta Dadi. Laukik daughter of the Brahma Baba. Dada Likraj. Pardadi, you have the fortune of happiness and are very fortunate. This is visible from your face. This is your speciality. I have seen Pardadi that Dadi was always having intoxication. That who am I? Dadi has lot of intoxication. That I'm so fortunate that I got 3 in 1. Laukik father, Parlokik father, Alaukik father, everything is together. And always Dadi was stayed in that consciousness, that intoxication. So here also Baba Dada saying, you have the fortune of happiness and are very fortunate. This is visible from your face. This is your speciality. To the 3 senior brothers, Nebe Bhai, Bridgman Bhai, and Ramesh Bhai. Now the attention of all 3 of you has been drawn so that when anything happens, you have to clarify it. You have instilled the habit of making the dadis and others your companions. But now continue to increase this habit. How nicely Baba is making them capable to share whatever ideas they are getting. So Baba is saying that make that habit that you should companions of dadis and others make their your companions. But now continue to increase this habit. Come very close to the dadis and share whatever ideas you have in your hearts. Do not hesitate. The dadis should not hesitate, and none of you should hesitate either. Be instruments for the yajna together. Richmond Bhaiji, Dada saying, your program will be very good. Ramesh Bhai had sent a message to Baba asking what Bap Dada's inspiration are about some land they are being given for service near the Somnath temple. What you should do now is, so firstly, so Baba is saying that, Bap Dada is saying, firstly, have a meeting in Gujarat because there are 2 zones involved, Gujarat and Bombay. First of all, see the result of the service that is happening nearby in the Gujarat. Then from this result, also see the result of the service that is happening around that temple. There is a margin there. There is a margin there, and you know where the temple is. That service is already happening there. However, for big service to happen there, look at the circumstances. 5 to 6 people from Bombay and Gujarat should get together and discuss this. Do not invite many people. Have a meeting. You share your view of what is happening there, and those from Gujarat should also share what their results is of the service they have done. They have done there already, and what the result of the area is nearby. First of all see this result. So how Baba is making their children capable for service. Baba is making them broad-minded and check each and every aspect before going seva. Now, Platinum Jubilee of Bap Dada was celebrated. As we know, 2011 is the year of the Platinum Jubilee. So Everyone decorated Bab Dada, garlanded him with the garlands of roses, and then they cut the cake and sung the songs. And in this way, they celebrated the platinum jubilee with the Bab Dada. Yes. Now we are taking pause for a few seconds and we will reflect the Murli. Oh, Shanti. Yes, now feel free and share the points. What touched to your heart?
Om Shanti, sister. Very powerful Murli of Baba. And the word cremation is the most important word for my takeaway today. Because he even says that don't bury your sanskars, cremate them. And each and every one of them, one by one, actually has to be cremated. So this is my very important understanding of today's Murli. Om Shanti.
Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing. Yes, anybody else?
Om Shanti Benji. Adding on to what Sister said, it is so true. Don't bury them, but burn them. And as we cremate each sanskar, one or another, Baba said that will help to bring the time closer. That really brings our perfection state closer. And Baba really emphasizing how love can work wonders. True love of Baba from the heart can bring Dilaram down to us. Just it's not an ordinary, I mean, not a million time, but it's an ordinary. They are having some meetings, and yet we can bring. So each time we truly have true love, Baba will guide us and help us at every step. That much I know, because and love and cooperation from the heart is the one which bring us so much of blessings from everyone. Om Shanti. Thank you, Benji.
Thank you so much for sharing. Very, very good.
Om Shanti. Very wonderful Murli today, and Baba Baba said that cremate your old sanskar, and just sister said that to bring a time closer. So we have to we have to garland of cooperation from your heart. And this is we have to miss people can understand you from your face and your vibration. So that I like very much. Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Very good, brother. So beautiful. Thank you. Yes, anybody else?
Om Shanti, sister. Today Baba has told us about the importance of cooperation in the service. Whenever you see that there is a need of cooperation, you should give it wholeheartedly. There should be notes of cooperation in our pockets. Wonderful thought of Baba regarding cooperation and service. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, yes. Many people like to accumulate the wealth. So today Baba said that you accumulate so much notes of the cooperation, right? Yeah, anybody else?
Om Shanti Benji. Just to add in something, very recently we had this National Mothers Retreat, and this is exactly what we did. We make them sit and meditate and take drishti from Baba and Mama, and also from, of course, Bab Dada. They gave them different, because big crowd, so they gave them different places to sit and take drishti. And also they gave them papers. They say, if you need extra, we'll give. Write it out. Those who don't know how to write, never mind. If other than that, they gave them and asked them to write it out, take it out from the heart. What is bothering them? What is the sanskar, which is the hardcore sanskar? And they take drishti, tell Baba, and write it out and put it in the bowl. And eventually they really physically burnt it, and they said, okay, this is burnt, means no more taking back with you. You have already surrendered, given to Baba. And after that, they had an hour of total meditation, giving sakas to the world. Whatever things we had, we have taken it out. Likewise, whoever is going through such things, let it be cleared from their hearts. And the response from mothers were, they felt so light, and they said it is a good way for us, because after the 2-year pandemic, they just came back to the retreat center, and it was the first mothers gathering. And they said earlier that 2 years they were put into a lot of bondage with the family, and this turning point helped them to uplift themselves. They say, we feel so good back to be with Baba again. Om Shanti Benji.
Om Shanti. Thank you for sharing. Yes, come on. Who is next? Inder Bhai, Rakhi Ben, Sonia Ben, Ami Ben.
Om Shanti. The beauty of this Murli is Baba even today emphasizes that this was not a scheduled meeting, and Baba has just come because of the love of the children. What I was getting here is it's not always necessary to have a scheduled meeting, and when a casual and informal meeting just to connect well and relate to people also brings in a lot of bonding together. So that's the takeaway from today's Murli.
Very good. Thank you, Rakhi. Okay. Anybody else going to share? Or should we move forward?
Can move on to meditation, Didi.
Okay. So, especially in this Murli, Baba made to pay our attention on the volcanic yoga and to cremate the old sanskars, and through the our face, attitude, and vision, we have to rebuild Baba. Okay, and our duty, our responsibility to make atmosphere very powerful, positive around us, and that will attract other souls, and they will come close to Father. So this is our homework from this Murli. So now for a few minutes, we will remember Baba, and we will experience that I am just in front of the ocean of love. Shri Baba. And that ocean of love. So many waves of love coming onto me. Just enjoy. Experience God's love. Feel that love in yourself. and spread these loveful vibrations and happiness all around you. So beautiful experience. From the heart, say Bap Dada. Thank you, my Baba. Shukriya Bap Dada. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Pratibha. Thank you, family. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m.
Thank you,
Om
sister.
Shanti.
Thank you.